Hello VC, I'm actually here to celebrate of some sort. Today is actually the day that I'm celebrating my 3 years in the making of videos. It's like this, I started making videos in 2010, the 27th of October 2010. And what I did in the beginning was I was trying to do some sort of VC thing, but in Sweden. In early October, I think it was, I went online, searched for vinyl on YouTube, and then I got a hold of like 3 people doing videos where they showed records. This was, I think, Brandon, Nathan Morales, and Dan from Canada, and maybe Tony also. Maybe some more, but you know, my head is just. So I thought it was really cool the way they like showed their collection and the stuff that they bought, and I wanted to do something similar. So I thought like I'm too afraid to do it in English, so I'm doing it in Swedish, and hopefully I can get some vibe going in Sweden where a handful of people can make videos on YouTube, talking to each other, showing videos and or vinyl and you know, we learn from each other. But after 4 months of doing that, I realized that I don't get the vibe going. I wasn't able to get the vibe going. I had some like people watching, and I got a few comments on each video, but just a few. So you know, the vibe wasn't going. So the 1st of February in 2011, I did my first English-speaking vinyl-related video, and actually like starting in the VC then. But today is 3 years since I started making videos, so I guess that I think that this is the 3 years anniversary. So yeah, and it's been awesome the entire time. I mean, I've met some great people. I love it's like I love the thing with the VC, like some sort of time where you just can relax and watch videos and learn and talk to people. You know, it's great fun, a great hobby with the collecting. You know, and it takes a lot of time, but it's also, you know, worth the time. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know what to say more about it really. I mean, we say this all the time, but we have met actual friends in the VC, and that's pretty cool. I know this. I wouldn't collect the same in the same way I'm doing if it wasn't for the VC. You know, the VC pushes me, and I thought about this, and it's actually like I feel obligated to buy records for the VC, and I say that in the most positive way I can. Obligated, but you know, it helps me push myself, finding good records that I like, you know, that I've seen people shown, that I've listened to, and then I want it on vinyl. So it's kind of a positive obligation. And also the second thing is like, what was I about to say? Yeah, it pushes me as a collector also, because if it was for the VC, I think that I would buy records and then maybe listen to most of it, but then file it. But here in VC, I have to clean every record and then listen to every single record from start to finish, and then show them to you people before I file them. And that also helps me pushing myself in this collector's kind of thing. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, love it. So that's the first thing. The second thing I wanted to show you guys or talk about is I went to a record store yesterday in south of Sweden. And if this is some sort of celebration video, this is some sort of celebration grail kind of show thing, because I found a record and I was just blown away. So I went to this store, and I found things there before in south of Sweden. It's a great store. Actually, I met a guy when I was paying for the records. I met a guy who said that he was watching my videos on YouTube. That's the first time. So really cool. If you watch this, hello. I was just like stunned when you said that to me. So I didn't ask for your name or anything. So and you said that you was thinking of doing videos you too. So I mean, do it. It's very gratifying to do these videos. So I mean, just go for it. If it's not your thing, then you just erase it or whatever. But I'll bet you think it's cool. So please comment if you're watching this, and so I know who you are. It's cool to have some sort of like connection with people around you. Also, pretty closer than Stockholm with Anders. So yeah, but yeah, I went to the store. They had a big pile of new arrivals, so I went to that section and I started looking through them. Found some stuff, but then I stumbled upon a collection of King Crimson records. So I found this. And I'm going to show this again in my recent vinyl finds because I want every single one knowing that I have this in my collection now. Because I watched the other King Crimson records, and all of them were EG pressings, that sort of early 80s pressings. And I have this one on that pressing, and I have Lizard also on that pressing. The other one's on Atlantic, I think. So those were priced for like $25. But then I saw this, and it didn't feel like an EG press. And it looked a little bit older than an EG press. So I took it out, went like this, and pulled the record out like this. And I was just stunned. I mean, I stopped everything I was doing. I went to the corner of the store and just started doing a little bit research on it. So what this is a first UK press of In the Court of the Crimson King on Pink Island. And I have to say that I never thought that I would ever own this record, because this is kind of hard to get and it's kind of valuable. So if you want this, you have to pay a lot of money for it. So I got this for $25. Now, first I was sure that something was wrong with it, because who prices this at $25, So I looked at it. It didn't look like a bootleg or a pirate press, and I thought I knew my shit. So I thought that they only did one press or early presses of the Pink Island, and then the second press on UK press was this pink rim with the palm tree. So I thought that this had to be an early one or a pirate press or something wrong with it. And I looked at the vinyl, perfect condition, and I played it now without cleaning it, and it's a strong VG plus at least. You can hear some in the quieter moments, you can hear a little bit background noise, but other than that, in some quiet moments, it's dead silent. So I mean, it's a strong record, and I haven't even cleaned it yet. So I'll bet it's even better after that. But no scratches or something like that. It's just like probably dirt. So yeah, I never thought I would own that record. And I talked to my friend, and I talked to Anders in Stockholm, and I talked to Mark of the Dead Wax. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me out, sending them the matrix numbers, and so, because Anders has a copy of this too. So I wanted to compare it to his, if this was in fact the real deal. And I don't know if we came to a conclusion of some sort, but I think that the conclusion we made was that this is the real deal. It's our first UK press, but then, in terms of value, collectability and stuff like that, I don't know. The matrix number, it seems like a pretty early press for being a first press, but I don't really know. The prices online is just so, it's from, as Mark said, it's from $1 to $200, and I've seen stuff on PopSite where they pay like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this. So you know, I have to sell it, probably have to sell it to really know what this copy is worth, and I won't do that. So, but for 25 bucks, I think it's worth more than that, at least. Now, the other thing is, like, this was the record I wanted, the absolute grail kind of thing. You know that grails can also be like really collectible records, but in terms of like one record, this is it, because it's my favorite record of all time. It's my Desert Island record, and since I started collecting, I've always wanted a UK first press Pink Island of that record. The same goes with the McDonald Guys record, but this is better for me. So it's like I said to Anders, it almost feels like I can stop collecting now, because you know, the goal is achieved in some way. So really awesome. What a great day. I celebrated yesterday, went to a party and drank too much. So I was super happy. So if you have comments on that, please comment. If you want to help me get any more information or stuff like that, you know, I'll send you the matrix numbers, and you know, if you know the deal. But I think that me and Mark and Anders did what one could do for this press. So again, thank you so much, Anders and Mark. So yeah, 11 minutes. Fuck. Next thing I want to show you is the things that I've been playing this week, and especially this weekend. It's Sunday here, so I just want to go through the records. I pulled this, and the reason I pulled this, just like you need a reason to play records, but the reason is I pulled Bruford's One of a Kind because I went online and watched Mats Gustafsson, the saxophone player for The Thing and Fire Orchestra. He has a awesome, amazing homepage where he geeks out about rare ass records, you know, and he has interviews there with Thurston Moore and Dennis Lyxzén and other people. And the latest interview he made, he asked the guy a lot of questions, but one question was, name a song that will make your roof of your house lift, something like that. And he said Hell's Bells with Bill Bruford. So I had to listen to that, and it's a good track. It's a great drumming track with thick ass bass. Next one, In Utero with Nirvana. I played that reissue. Yeah, just to get in the mood, really. It's been a while since I played it. I've listened to it hundreds of times, and compared to Nevermind, it's a little bit more unpolished, maybe a little bit more punky, noisier, but still a great record. Also played this, Big Star's third reissue on Four Men with Beards, and this is actually the record with Big Star that I've played least of times, or whatever you want to say. I love the last songs on the first side, and the entire second side I think is the best ones. Fantastic record, but I mean, everything, the three records with Big Star is stone cold classics. I mean, so yeah, get them. And I'm also looking forward for the documentary on Big Star. I haven't seen that yet. Lou Reed Transformer. Pull this. This is one that I can pull anytime, and I still enjoy it every single time. It's one of those records in my top list, or whatever you want to call it, but I never get tired of it. And of course I had to pull some King Crimson. This is In the Wake of Poseidon, their second or third, I should know this, but yeah, I think second. Really good, awesome, gets better every time I hear it. Also played Stardust and Bible Black, and this also very good, a little bit heavier. You can really hear what's going on with them. And then they released Red, you know, they like bloomed on that record with that lineup. Really good, especially the title track, Stardust and Bible Black, long ass song, really awesome. Rob Penix, I think that he's seen him live, that son of a that would be cool. And I read somewhere today that they were planning on touring 2014 with a new lineup, so that would be pretty amazing to see them live. Lark's Tongues in Aspic, great record. This is also one that gets better every time, and that's what's good from the start, but each time I play it, it gets a little bit better. I also played this, pulled this, it's been a long time since I heard it, Raw Velvet with Bobby Whitlock, and if you're a fan of that sort of Delaney and Bonnie or Derek and Dominoes, you know, that kind of deal, that's a record for you. 2 more to go. Stone Roses. I played this, I pulled this because we are going to see the documentary on Stone Roses this evening, actually. So I wanted to hear this fresh, and what a record. It's so damn good. Classic. So it's going to be cool to see the documentary. And the last one is Dog Shams. I don't know if it's on called Dog Sham. Dog Sham and Band. Yeah. Country, blues, big band type of record. Got this for free by a friend because he knows I collect Bob Dylan, and Dylan is this guy here, and he's also hiding out there in the background. You see his head there. So he's on this record, and yeah, really cool. I like the record. It's good. It's a solid record. If you're in the mood for that kind of music, it's good. So that's all from me. 17 minutes almost, long ass video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you soon.